The African Achievement Awards in Scotland is an annual event that recognizes and honors various individuals and businesses associated with the African community for their marvelous work in areas of community works, philanthropy, education, leadership, arts, culture, sports, entertainment, and business. Let me take you to 200 St. Vincent Street in Glasgow, where the 4th awards event was held.
Welcome to Glasgow, where people make the city work. I'm happy to tell you and to welcome the following people who have traveled far and wide, and some have left their busy schedule to attend this program. I'm happy to announce and to welcome Mr. Gordon Sloan, the chair of Wichley Group. Also, I have the pleasure to welcome Councillor Steve Cadaoni and his wife, the Deputy Lord Provost, City of Edinburgh Council. Also, I'm happy to welcome Chief Constable, Police Scotland, Chief Constable Phil Gormley and his wife. His Excellency, the High Commissioner from Cameroon for United Kingdom, Mr. Nkwele Ekane. MSP Humza Yousaf, the Minister for International Development and Enterprise from the Scottish Government. A man who has developed an IT that has become a household for banks and for the government, Mr. and Mrs. Tani Obaro. The former cross-party chairman of the Scottish government, the Scottish Parliament, Sarah Boyack. Also with us here is the Director for Center for African Research, Enterprise and Economic Development for University of West of Scotland. We're in partnership. They're working with us in partnership for the African Forum Scotland Center for Research and Policy. That is Professor John Strutter. The Chief Enterprise Officer from United Nations, UNCTAD.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to this evening in from far away. I'm talking to you from Geneva, Switzerland. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it to Glasgow this evening, but I'm with you And I wish to thank Baltus Acho and Ken Stewart for maintaining a close and friendly relationship with our network at the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development. Let me introduce myself. My name is Fiorina Moggione and I coordinate an entrepreneurship program named Empretech at UNCTAD. We wish to encourage entrepreneurship in developing countries, in particular in Africa. Those entrepreneurs in developing countries have the potential to contribute to social empowerment, creating more jobs for youth and also encouraging sustainable growth. We encourage all the countries to build models such the Africa Forum Scotland to create new avenues for entrepreneurship in Africa. Thank you so much.
Oh, well, I'm delighted to be here at the African Achievement Awards. I think it's a great event because actually too often when we talk about the African community, African diaspora, the African continent, it's too often a negative. But here we are flipping on its head and we're talking about a positive. So I'm delighted to be here to share that positive story, the contribution our African diasporas, plural, have made to Scotland, not just now, but over the decades. So delighted to be here, delighted to support, and let's talk about some of the positive things that the African communities have done for Scotland. Let's make that connection with more African countries. But let's not just focus on aid, let's focus on the trade element and bringing communities together for other things, because too often the association is just with aid. So we're going to do stuff with the African community to get them involved in politics here, and internationally we want to create more of a relationship through business, through trade, through entrepreneurialism as well. But there's lots to do, but the only way we can do that is if we involve African communities and African diasporas in the discussion about our Scottish politics.
Well, I'm really delighted to be invited as the new Chief Constable of Police Scotland to come and celebrate the enormous contribution of the African community to Scotland. That's why I'm here.
The event kicked off with a scintillating performance from Elvis Kemayo.
Avec ce sourire du premier soir.